They are profit making, they are making money, and probably 30% is from children.
Could you stop betting if you wanted to?
No.
Imagine if every 100 naira bet in Nigeria went to building schools. Last year alone, we would have built over 60,000. But instead, we use that same money to build someone else's dream life. Africans spent over $100 billion on sports betting last year. In their mind, they think that one more ticket, one more match, one more miracle will make them millionaires. But most times, that miracle never comes to pass. Instead, the CEOs of betting companies are cashing out in dollars. They are popping champagne in yachts you never see, vacationing on islands you can't pronounce, and buying mansions in Dubai that you never enter. And all with your money. These same companies sponsor the biggest football clubs and run the flashiest ads. They promise you jackpots and sure odds. They even make the app look like a video game, all because they want you to keep playing. You think it's a side hustle, they know it's a trap. You lose 500 naira today, you say, no pain. Another person loses 7 Ghana cedis tomorrow, you say, it's just one ticket. But 6 months later, you've dashed strangers 80,000 naira. Listen very carefully. Sports betting is not your plan B. Yes, it's not. It's their plan A, their revenue strategy. And sorry but not sorry to say, you're the product. Welcome to AfriWealthWise. We ignite the spirit of financial independence and entrepreneurship in Africa's future billionaires. Whether you're building wealth from the ground up or scaling up your existing ventures, we're here to guide you towards financial freedom. Let's show you how the game really works. Did you know that the betting industry in Africa is not a sideshow? It is a full-blown billion-dollar cash-churning industry with wages over $42 billion in South Africa alone and similar in other African countries. In countries like Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, and South Africa, betting has become more common than savings. Everywhere you turn, you're likely to notice in a football viewing center somewhere, street corners, and with mobile phone, somebody chasing 1,000 odds. And it's no accident. These companies have studied us keenly. They know that Africans love football, and they know one other thing, that unemployment is wild, and we're all looking for a way out just to earn a living. So they gave us a fake way out, betting. A system that sells hope but survives on losses. Let's also be clear on something. The house always wins. Yes, you've won once. The app pulls you back in again. It flashes another juicy next game and it offers you bonuses. It quietly whispers, just one more try. You won before, you can still win again. And before you know it, you've turned from a player to a prisoner. In Kenya alone, study shows that 7 out of 10 youth have placed a bet in the last year. In Ghana, the industry is projected to cross $3 billion by next year. South Africa? That one is a full buffet. They've been gambling for years now, and the apps are even more innovative than normal. Minors are even placing bets online. The shocking thing is, the government is not rushing to stop it. Oh yes, and that's because they taxed the hell out of it. You see, the more you place a bet, the more they collect tax. It's legal and it's even more profitable, but sadly, it's bleeding a generation dry. But we don't see it because it's heavily disguised as entertainment. What do they call it? Sports predictions, not gambling anymore. And you don't call it a problem until rent is due and your account is flashing red. See, this isn't just about betting. It's about control. A silent system designed to drain the poor, feed the rich, and distract the rest. You can't hustle your way out of poverty while also donating your savings to a billionaire betting company. Life certainly doesn't work like that, especially where finances are involved. This is the real face of Africa's betting boom, and this is where your journey to financial freedom begins. So stick with us, because the next time you open that app to try your luck, you'll remember that you're playing a game and you're playing yourself too, and it's so bad that you're already losing 1-0 the moment you open that betting app. You see that little green app on your phone? The one you open every moment to check odds? Yeah, that's not an app for you to win money. It's a machine designed to take your money, and it's not stopping anytime soon unless you stop it yourself. Now let's talk odds. Mistake 500 naira or 10 Kenyan shilling hoping to get 10,000 naira back, right? But what you don't see is the small writing that says only a few will win and most will lose. That's not by accident, but it's by design. Betting companies use something called betting margin. It's the hidden percentage that guarantees they make profit no matter the outcome. So even when two teams are evenly matched, the odds look good, but they are set in a way that no matter what happens, the house wins. Let me repeat that slowly. The house always wins. Because at the end of the day, it's not based on luck. It's purely mathematics, probability, algorithm, risk analysis. While you're playing vibes, they're playing formulas on your behalf. They calculate it in boardrooms and conference tables, while you, on the other hand, guessed it in beer parlors, at the staircase of your house, and viewing centers. You don't want your tickets to cut, but they've already cut your pocket before the match even starts. And here's the kicker. They don't even need everyone to lose. They need you to win once in a while so that you always come back. So you keep chasing that high and you begin to feel like, I sabi this thing. But the next 10 games, they collect it all back with interest. Where else does your money go? Apart from the sports betting companies who take a dig at your finances, do you know where your money also goes? It's that guy with 300k to 5 million followers standing in front of a bench that probably might not be his own, saying, "This betting app is a shop log. I just used it to win 5 million. Use my code RICHBOY50 to collect 500% bonus sharp sharp." Or that girl on IG shouting, "See this betting app, they blessed me. I just staked 300 naira that turned into 50k. Are you still darling?" And the skit makers, they are not even hiding it. They drop 30-second comedy videos, then slide in, "Use Donald 10 on better bet. They gave me a 1000% bonus. I just cashed out this morning." These influencers are not betting, and they don't bet. They are not risking a single cent. They're cashing out because you are betting with their promo codes, and that's the goal. That 5000% bonus, I want to ask you, did you later get it? Oh, sorry, the conditions to get the bonus were too strict, right? I guess that's much. Every time you download the app with their link, they get paid. Simple. Every time you deposit money on that app, they get commission. So whether you win or lose, they never lose. That's affiliate marketing to them, and these betting companies pay them serious money to promote the app. Some Nigerian influencers charge 500k to 2 million per campaign. Top South African creators make 20,000 rands to 100,000 rands per brown push. In Kenya, popular YouTubers sign monthly retainer deals with betting apps. And what they do with all that money? They rent Airbnb houses for skits, buy fake designer clothes to cash out videos, and of course, stage fake wins to show you alerts they got from the brand, not betting. You press your phone thinking you're chasing hope, but on the side, you are funding another person's content enterprise and side businesses. You're losing sleep chasing odds, but the sellers of this hope, they are sleeping well, cashing influence. So the next time someone screams a 1,000,000% bonus on your feed, just remember that bonus is you, and you're the target and the business. Let's talk about the silent enablers. Let's talk about the third players in this game of sports betting. We've spoken about bettors, the betting companies and their CEO. We've even spoken about the influencers and skit makers who lure people into these apps with huge bonuses. But the referee is pretending to be neutral in this matter, the government. See, betting isn't just allowed in many African countries. It's protected, legalized, and well structured, even taxed. They disguise it under names like entertainment, fun, and other flimsy titles. But really, it's just a cash cow method. In Nigeria, the National Lottery Regulatory Commission (NLRC) has licensed over 60 betting companies. In Kenya, the Betting Control and Licensing Board (BCLB) is actively registering more platforms, even after public uproar over addiction. The reason is revenue. Yes, revenue. Governments collect licensing fees, regulatory levies, annual renewals, taxes on company profits, taxes on bettors winning. Yes, they tax your wins. But do they tax your losses? You lose 200,000 naira, nobody cares. But just win 20,000 naira, they take their cut, like they helped you to book games. In Uganda, the Ministry of Finance reported that over 50 billion was generated from gambling taxes in a single year. In Ghana, betting tax collection rose by 455% between 2022 and 2023. Kenya now imposes a 7.5% tax on every stake and an additional 20% tax on winning. So if you bet 1,000 naira and win 10,000 naira, the government takes 2,000 naira and the company still takes its margin. What this means is that the odds are stacked against you. And the worst part is, there are no national campaigns on betting addictions or safeguards for vulnerable youths, no support systems for compulsive gamblers, or regulations on influencer marketing or betting ads. Because the truth of the matter is, the government allowed gambling and sports betting, and they are profiting heavily from it. Every ad you see, every app you download, every bet you place, they are watching, and they do not intend to stop you, but to count their share. So ask yourself, how do you win in a game where even the referee is on salary? They might say that they are neutral, but when loss becomes national income, your pain becomes a policy. Again, the house always wins, because it's being sponsored by the people who built the house. I hope you realize by now that you're not betting for the fun of it, and that You think you're betting because you're broke and desperate, and you've been sold a lie. Those influencers you trust, they don't place the bet they post about. They shoot skits shouting, "Use my promo code KALA10 for a 500% bonus." Then go ahead to cash out 8 million naira per campaign off your clicks. Some of them even rig fake wins to screen record 2 million naira alerts. They are not helping you win. They are just milking your hunger for their own fame. The betting companies, they are not even hiding. SportyBet now sponsors Real Madrid. Yes, Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world. What does that tell you? One expert partners with Barcelona, PSG and Serie A. Betway sponsors West Ham United. BetKing used to sponsor the NPFL and Lagos State event. Some even run scholarships and state-level programs, not from goodwill, but from your losses. The people at the top are not betting, but building empires while your ticket cuts. And the government? Silent but deadly. Every time you place a bet, 5% tax enters your account. Yet they license even more betting companies every month. Over 50 active in Nigeria alone. They don't regulate the addiction, the broken homes and the suicide. They just take their cut and smile at the next brand activation. Want freedom? Kill the sharp money mindset. No billionaire got rich off Bet Nigeria slips, and most jackpot winners end up broke within 5 years, according to research. Instead, try to learn a skill. It could be tech skills or hand skills. Save aggressively. Invest in low risk options, mutual funds, treasury bills, index funds. Build gradually in such a way that you control your finances and win forever. But if you keep betting, you'll never be rich. You just stay useful to the rich people, and to them, you're just data. For those chasing generational wealth with integrity and vision, AfriWealthWise is your blueprint. Subscribe, share, and be part of the movement redefining what it means to succeed in Africa.